Hey guys, this is Ray with PhoneArena here at Samsung Unpacked episode 2. Right now I'm taking a look at the new Galaxy Note 4 right here, the new flagship phablet for Samsung. Right next to it I have the LG G3, the current flagship for LG. And you know, it's such a natural comparison, having in mind that both handsets are quite massive. You know, the new Note 4 has a 5.7-inch display with Quad HD resolution, whereas the LG G3 has the 5.5-inch Quad HD resolution screen. So pretty close here in terms of screen size, just a notch bigger for the Galaxy Note 4. Let's first go through the design overview for both handsets. As you can see here, the Galaxy Note 4 retains absolutely typical Samsung form factor and appearance. The aesthetics are very familiar to all of us. What's new here is the metal frame here surrounding the sides of the phablet. It's very close to that of the Samsung Galaxy Alpha. So Samsung is probably looking to implement that design decision with all of its high-end upcoming products. So it's a pretty nice touch here to the overall aesthetics of the phone and the quality of feel to it. Other than that, on the back side we have the it's not the dotted pattern that we had on the Galaxy S5, but rather it's just a faux leather pattern here, but nothing special, just typical Samsung, as I already said. And now, of course, the Samsung has the traditional key layout with the power key here on the right side, volume rocker here on the left side. Whereas with the LG G3, you know, what's interesting about its design and how it differentiates is with having this power key and volume keys implemented here on the back side of the device. Now, other than that, in terms of design aesthetics, I would say I would give just a little bit more credit to the LG G3 for being a bit more elegant and for being noticeably more compact in comparison to the Galaxy Note 4. As you can see, screen size is almost identical. They start from here and reach to this end, but the bezels of the LG G3 are much narrower, making it, you know, just a bit more pocketable than the grand phablet that we have here. In terms of screen, I already said just a slight difference here, 5.7-inch versus 5.5-inch. The bigger difference in terms of display size, display technology here is that the Galaxy Note 4 has a Super AMOLED screen tech, courtesy of Samsung, whereas the LG G3 features, you know, standard IPS LCD display technology. The LG G3 has pretty decent color balance, while we can expect absolutely super vibrant and vivid colors with the Galaxy Note 4. You know, with the latest, that's always been a gripe for us, that you can't really achieve true-to-life, realistic colors with Samsung Super AMOLED technology. Yeah, it looks eye-catchy, but you couldn't really get some true-to-life colors if you wanted to. Now, what I see here is that the color modes have been tweaked to match those of the latest Galaxy Tab S tablets, and those two tablets actually had pretty decent capabilities in terms of displaying true-to-life realistic visuals with their basic screen modes right here. And I see the Galaxy Note 4 has that, so hopefully this color mode is going to deliver the same level of realism when it comes to its color balance, color reproduction. Of course, I can't tell right now if it's really working that well because the lighting here does not allow us to, but stay tuned to PhoneArena. We should be able to have some early preliminary screen analysis up on the site in the following few days. Now, moving on from the screens, what we have in terms of user interface here is pretty well known. Samsung has made some tweaks here and there to its TouchWiz UI, but you know, to a large extent, it's pretty much the same thing that we saw on the Galaxy S5 with, as I said, just a few additions. The weather widget here is transparent right now. There are some changes made to the reader thingy here. I see it works faster than on the S5, but overall, yeah, that's the new flatter Samsung UI, which you know, has been improved. But meanwhile, on the left side here we have the G3 in its renovated user interface. It's also flat, it's also cleaner. LG has aimed for simplicity here, so both are pretty good. The LG, you know, has some trouble with lag issues from time to time, you know, courtesy of the Quad HD display, I guess. For the Note 4, I can't really tell right now. It seems to be smooth running. This is when we arrive at the chipsets running under the hood with both handsets. The LG G3 Standard Edition right now, current flagship, has the Snapdragon 801 chipset, top-notch silicon, but what the Note 4 has here, and it comes out in October, is Snapdragon 805. So that's gonna push things even further in terms of performance. It should be able to deliver better performance than the LG G3 here, provided they have the same screen resolution here. The Note 4 should be the faster phone, courtesy of its newer and faster quad-core chipset. In terms of camera, the Note 4 should have the upper hand, courtesy of its 16-megapixel snapper here with optical image stabilization. That should beat, in theory, the LG G3's 13-megapixel camera with digital image stabilization. So in terms of specs, at least the Note 4 should have the upper hand here. Let's have a look at the camera user interfaces. Samsung's one seems to be the cleaner here. In terms of UI, you get a few essential modes here, and you can add additional ones so as not to get things cluttered very fast. In the settings menu, that's what you get. You can tweak the resolution, you can apply effects, change the flash settings, timers, and of course some more advanced stuff like exposure values, ISO, white balance, metering modes, you know, typical standard stuff. Everything plus the kitchen sink approach here. And of course you get the lovely options like always on like live HDR preview as on the Galaxy S5. Meanwhile, on the LG G3 you get significantly fewer options out of the box. Pretty much the same settings here with resolution, HDR auto, different essential modes here. But when it comes to advanced settings, you know, that's actually pretty much that you get here. Aiming for simplicity, LG has stripped down things like ISOs, white balance, and such kind of things. So there you have, guys, our first hands-on look between the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 and the LG G3. Two smartphones, two phablets, if you will, which are pretty close to one another in terms of general offerings. Look for the Galaxy Note 4 in stores around October. Of course, the LG G3 is already on the market. That's its biggest advantage right now. For more info, guys, just check us out at PhoneArena.com.